Before we begin, please remember to fill out your personal data compilation form as you acquire information during your personal search. Welcome to ONetOnline, the Occupational Information Network. You can access this site by going to www.onetonline.org. The ONET program is one of the nation's primary sources for occupational career exploration. The ONET database contains hundreds of standardized and occupation-specific details associated with almost 1,000 occupations covering the entire U.S. economy. The database is available to the public at no cost and is continually being updated from input by a broad range of workers in each occupation. The Occupational Information Network is developed under the sponsorship of the U.S. Department of Labor, Employment, and Training Administration. In this portion of our training, we'll take a closer look into investigating what may be viable options for future careers. Let's get started. There's a wealth of information located throughout this website. However, on the left-hand side, you will see a prompt that reads, "I want to be a." Place your cursor over this prompt and click Find it now. On this page, you have three options for your career search. You can search by using keywords that may be relative to what you're interested in. As a helpful prompt, try completing the sentence, "I want to be a," and fill in the blank or type in a keyword like cooking or computers and so on. You can browse by industry. If you're unsure of a specific job title or position and you know what industry you want to work in, you can make your decision based on selecting a choice from one of the areas listed here. And the last option includes a detailed questionnaire. We'll review this option in a moment, but first, let's take a look at our other options. We'll begin with the first choice. I'm going to choose a career and click on the search button. And here we have a list of career options. Let me make it clear that despite whichever option you select for your search, your results will return in a similar format, a list of options. In your list, you will be viewing a catalog of options to review. To the left of your screen, you have three preferences: personal, interests that you may consider. The bright look option is relative to jobs that are currently or will be trending in the future. If you are interested in jobs that are relative to being environmentally and economically conscious, consider the green option. And lastly, careers that are linked with a registered apprenticeship potentially allows you the opportunity to get involved in a program where you can earn a paycheck and or get hands-on experience while building up your skills. Let's return to our home screen to check out another search option. Under the Career Industry section, you can click on the box to review a list of business areas. For example, we'll select Education. Browse. Again, we receive a list of specific careers associated, in this case, with education. Let's continue with our last search option. Let's click on Start. We are at the ONET Interest Profiler. In this portion, you will be given a series of 60 questions relative to work tasks that you will respond to in the following manner: strongly dislike, dislike, unsure, like, and strongly like. Click Next. When doing this activity, try not to focus on whether or not you have adequate training or education, or even what type of salary you will be eligible for. Please take your time. The purpose of this activity is to assess your feelings and attitudes towards different work activities, but there aren't any right or wrong responses. The assessment will consist of a total of 60 questions, which are broken down into 12 activities per page, and there are 5 pages each. When you are done responding to each task, you will click your results button. Similar to the previous examples, you will then receive a list of career results based on your responses. I will go back to our initial example to demonstrate what to do from here. On our list, we are now going to select one of our careers by clicking on the position. Our next page reveals a wealth of information relative to our career choice. The first thing we see is a description of what a web developer does and what the expectations would be for a person in that position on the job. An added and helpful feature is the career video. You can click on this to find out more about this job. As you can see in this demonstration, closed captioning options are available if necessary. When we scroll downward, you will see more details regarding knowledge, skill sets, and abilities associated with, in this case, web developers. Going in a little further, you can check out the personality traits for someone who's interested in this line of work. The technology is listed and shows you what type of software you may need to become familiar with in order to be successful in this career. This is the education section, the job outlook section, and you can explore other career choices that are similar in some aspect to web developers. This is an interest section here. The job outlook section gives you an idea of what the current median salary is for this position in the current area that you've selected. Additionally, if you select Check Out My State, you have the option to check out if there are viable opportunities for this job in other states. If you click on Local Salary Info, you can choose a state and check out the anticipated salary for the position that you've chosen. And lastly, you can find out what jobs are currently available and advertised for this specific position. Finally, we'll delve into the education section. You can research practical educational resources, and training information under this section. Click on Find Training. Select your state of choice, or you can put in the zip code and click Go. On this page, you will be provided with lots of information relative to education or training programs for this particular career. These options include, but are not limited to, financial aid options and scholarship resources, as well as certification and licensure information if applicable. You have a list of colleges with names of specifically related programs that are offered and an approximation of the length and time that's required to complete it. The colleges have direct links to their sites. Just click on any link and you have the opportunity to delve deeper into your exploration about the school, their program, their admissions requirements, financial aid requirements, student life, and more. When you're done checking out the college, just click Close to close the tab and return to the previous page. Click the Back To button to review one final feature of this website. When you've returned to the page, scroll all the way down to the bottom. See Select More Details at ONetOnline in the position that you've selected. Here you are given a summarized report in detail regarding all of the previously viewed information. You can view more details within this report by checking out specific sections, such as the task or the technology skills, education, and so on. Click on the Details tab to review job-related tasks and their importance, technology skills, and an extended list of the associated software, and more. When you select the Custom tab, it allows you to modify details within the report that you want to be displayed. When you click Go, you will see a summary of these modified options. And there you have it. Click the Home button to repeat any portion of this process.